I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like that goddamn river.
Smells alright to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tikfa Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's gotta be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
And we gotta force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.
Hey, over here. So you the scary motherfucker who gonna deal with Junior Holland.
Nice to meet you too, lady.
Set it down. I don't mean anything by it. I'm Gina Kowalski. My old man and I used to boost cars with Junior before he decided to brain us and throw in with Marcano.
I don't see your old man around.
Died in the cell upstate round Easton.
Oh. Sorry.
He shouldn't have got caught. Junior's running cars out of the best old gas station around the way. Got some pros that come around with high-end rides. Hell, he even got a sideline bootlegging gasoline from the refinery.
Where the car's going?
He sells some here, but knowing how many nice new rides gone missing lately, I'm guessing Junior's getting ready to run a bunch in a shipment out of town.
If he's got people out on the street, I'll get him to talk. Maybe even get word about the pros he's got working for him. See you around, Gina.
Junior's boys don't scare easy, but you still need to get some of them to talk.
Scratched it, asshole. You know Junior ain't gonna let us send one out scratched. Huh? Fuck's dead. Oh, shit! Got a beat on him? Hey! He's trying to do it!
Oh, God, careless.
Got
Ain't too many of us left. He's out of ammo. Give me a hand here. I'm stuck. Just fucking nicked me. I'm stuck.
Heading for cover!
Huh? Grenade! Move! Get the boys down here! Run for cover!
Chuck that sucker!
Think fast, bitch!
You'll pay for what you've done here. All day to die.
Huh?
Fucking grenade! Run! Grenade! That's him. Let's go! Hey, go here! Gotta cut you a bloody crib! I'm empty!
Lost another one.
You and me, motherfucker! So much blood. Look at all the blood.
Junior's looking pretty fucked now, isn't he? You got that little speed freak Junior stayed up out here.
Didn't plan on doing any less.
An old friend with an E out at the best oil say Junior come blowing through, making everybody's life a living hell. And he won't leave until he can get the business right. Never heard of Junior Holland being so dang motivated.
When you have to kick up to Sal Marcano, that'll light a fire into your ass.
That and all the speed he's on. When you whip his ass, tell him he shouldn't have messed with Gina Kowalski.
I'll catch you later, Gina.
Junior's a dirty backs. Junior's gonna have a hard time finding a new crew to get caught.
Nice and quiet.
I'm looking for some backup. My pal Vito says y'all are some bad motherfuckers.
Well, Vito ain't wrong. In fact, he's very, very right. I've got some time to give you a hand.
Get your ass down, motherfucker!
Loitering us!
Behind you!
Ain't seen that ugly motherfucker before.
You ticked off the wrong white boy.
Ain't seen that ugly motherfucker before.
That was a good one. Tag ya. He's moitering us. Kill 'em all. He's cutting us down. Where'd that come from? Fuck me. I'm bleeding. Bastard got off easy. Stick a fork in him.
Must have run off.
Shots came from that one.
Run up a cover.
All of us.
Sure kept your head down. Shit all over, motherfucker. With pleasure. Down another man.
He got.
Where those big balls now, Junior? If we're gonna hold Tickfall Harbor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
Yes, of course. But remember me when opportunity knocks again.
Eventually, I got a witness to come forward with information that implicated someone other than Sammy Robinson. A woman who lived near Robinson's place saw Sal Marcano and his son Georgie leaving the bar the night of the killings. I tried to bring Sal in for questioning, but all my efforts were blocked by a Judge Holden, who we now know was on the take.
Hey, Mr. Clay, look over there. One of those cars has one of them fancy 8-track tape players in it. Ven para acá.
I think you've been waiting for me.
Yeah, Pablo Duarte. You with the company?
Not exactly. That gonna be a problem?
If you can help keep money from going to those communist bastards in Cuba, then no.
You with the Cuban Revolutionary Council?
I made it through that disaster back in '61. Ended up here. I still have connections, though. It's how Frank Pagani's smuggling operation got on my radar. His man, Pops Holland, runs the freight yard. Does a lot of business with Havana.
All that commie talk about common ownership is so much bullshit, it's sickening.
Those hijos de puta only care about money. Since losing River Row, Pops has had to resort to airdrops. They move them around, so you'll have to find out where they're happening.
I'm sure Pops' people will be more than happy to help me out. I'll be back, Pablo.
The fuckers working for Pops Holland know what he's up to. You're gonna need to get at them.
I'm ducking down. Who you think you're fucking with?
Fire him!
Any units in the vicinity of Tickfall Hall.
The pigs in Tickfall need to back off.
You got it.
Cover! I got that cocksucker.
Cassandra told me to reach out. I certainly appreciate some help with phones.
I'll be happy to take care of that for you.
That's it. Let's go down.
We got a score to settle down.
Here, over here. Shit. Don't look back. Just get to the phone.
Yeah, and he was late again this morning. I tell you what, that paperboy ain't getting a tip this week. You don't say.
Feel like I saw the boat, man.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
I'm on to you, buddy. I got a secret, bitch. Ain't I?
Overnight!
Pop's hauling smuggling racket. I want to know about it.
The drop's coming into the marina. Pissed off motherfucker named Butterbean runs the show. What the hell?
Here on out, I call the shots.
Hey, he's over here.
My fault.
This is what happens if you lip off.
Go to daylight, ladies. Hurry the fuck up.
Next time, keep your damned mouth shut.
You wanna see your
Asshole
families
with a
again?
gun!
Then hurry the fuck up.
Down and range.
Go! Get on the Lost another one.
Hands right fucking here.
Christ, when was the last time you slept?
3 days. Feel like I'm about to keel over.
No one said you couldn't grab a warm piece of coos for a night.
And risk getting busted by the federales? Bullshit. They'd have smoked all this. What?
Hey! Hey! Over here! Clear out! He's taking out the whole team! I'm fucking stuck!
These are your...
Shit! He's picking us off!
right where I want him.
In my sights, motherfucker! Hit him while he's reloading!
Fucking flies. I got this.
Fucking hit me!
Gotta get behind something. Get him from the other side.
I got this.
No boxed in!
That shit's all him.
There you are.
Portland's not getting any more cargo out to Cuba. Good. You somehow managed to piss off both the communists and the gangsters. Word is Pops Holland is seriously fucked thanks to you.
Best way to make a crook squirm is to hurt his money.
Huh, yeah. I heard Frank Pagani told Pops to get his ass back to the freight yard. Pops isn't going anywhere until you're dealt with. I understand he's a hard motherfucker. He's a survivor.
Thanks for looking out, Pablo. But I dealt with a lot worse than Pops.
Go get that commie-loving piece of shit, Holland.
Retire and do what, I ask? Raise chickens? Working at that.
Let's hit these fuckers here at the harbor.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
His ass, yeah?
You think I should ask out Alice, who works in the office?
Alice Holland. Because you remember her dad is your fucking boss, and her brother is a homicidal fucking tweaker.
So you don't think it's a good idea?
Fuck me! I'm bleeding!
Ain't seen no ugly motherfucker before.
Watch out!
You should just stay down now.
Kill our fucking crew!
Ain't
Drop that ugly bitch! I'm boxed in!
Watch your ass!
Stay out of my way!
That's the shit right there! He's gunning us down!
Get your ass around it! This is the way you
Getting out of line of fire! You got me pinned! Yes! I know where to go! No! No! Get the fuck off me, you big son of a bitch!
Of course. Can you spare some of your crew to hold Tick 4?
Sure. But next time, don't be forgetting your new friend Vito.
See, I'm of two minds when it comes to Lincoln's legacy. On the one hand, he was a brutal criminal who killed God knows how many people, a new breed of mobster, a prototype for criminals to come. Someone like that doesn't deserve the position history has afforded him. He should be forgotten, erased. But I also understand that Lincoln had a significant impact on the Italian mob in this city. He did what the Bureau wouldn't or couldn't do. He finished them.
I just picked up this call between Mr. Frank Pagani and Tommy Marcano. The first voice you're gonna hear is Frank's.
The fuck you mean it's gone? He came in and killed everybody.
Christ, what a goddamn mess. I ain't never seen Sal so pissed. You gotta get your ass back here like right fucking now.
Sal's pissed. What about me? Huh? Down here busting my ass, and now I have to deal with this shit?
I told you.
I take care of you and I stand by that. When you're back in town and things calm down, I'll make it right.
Yeah, well, you fucking better. Boat's taking off here in a few minutes. I gotta finish up with some things. Then I'll fly back when I can.
I checked with Vessel Traffic Services, and they're expecting the Tanager to arrive any time now. Frank's a slippery bastard, so I have no idea where he'll end up once he's back in the city. His car is on the Tanager, though, and from what I hear, he loves that goddamn thing.
So if I can get onto the boat and plant this, I'll be able to track wherever he goes.
It's the same model we used against the Soviets, has a mercury-based trigger. Once you see the signal, just follow it.
After I put this onto his car, I'll take apart the rest of his district. No sense in leaving any loose ends.
I'm sure Frank will appreciate your thoroughness.
Let's hit these fuckers here at the harbor.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
Now.
Hey, Paulie. Forgot your wallet in my office.
You're not welcome here.
You really want to do this?
Spot! Fuckers coming for us.
You ticked off the wrong white boy.
Take my shot! Down!
Behind you!
It's all yours, boys.
Cut us down.
Get behind something!
Like this.
Oh, fuck. Motherfuckers die first.
He's killing our fucking crew.
Get on down, now! Take him down!
Motherfucker's about to get fucked up.
So anyway, the guy challenges Frank to a race for pink slips, but the asshole turns pussy. doesn't show.
And that's his car?
Nah, that's the car Mr. Pagani bought after he ran that piece of shit over with his other one.
Are you serious?
Wayne's meat tires. What a fucking mess. All right, I better get back in there. You gonna be okay?
Sure. Well, what's the worst that could happen? Right?
It could be the reason Frank has to get a new car.
Oh, you're so fucking done. Spot!
I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
Working for Marcano used to be a life.
Looks like the place.
My daddy, my uncles. Sure, they saw some action, but they always came out whole.
What's your point, kid?
Just feels like I missed out on the best times. The golden age.
Don't fool yourself. Golden Age still got a lot of folks dead, one way or another.
Take cover! Got him over here! Please, just get me out of this. Run, as fast as you can. Gonna blow that bitch in half. We're having some cover. Don't you know your dad? Gonna cut your fucking heart out. That's the way you die.
Shouldn't have come here.
Ain't so.
Shit! He's picking us off!
See if you still got skills, Frank.
Goddamn Sal. This is all his fucking doing. Got his head so far up his own ass.
Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. Marcano.
Listen here, kid. My daddy robbed banks for 20 years. Taught me two things. You never snitch, and you stay loyal. But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch death for us both. By that boy right there behind us.
You saying I shouldn't be loyal to you?
What? Hell yeah, you stay loyal to me. I'm not the fucking problem.
I just don't see how we get free of this.
Don't you worry about that. I got it figured out. Just focus on shooting that asshole.
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
No. Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
Welcome to the party, lad. Now, if only we had a couple of pints.
I'm done with Frank Pagani. Poor bastard's not gonna be running anything through Tickfall Harbor again. It's our territory now.
I respect what Burke and his people have been through. Second-class citizenship based on religion is as bad as having it based on skin color. But you brought this action here to me, and now I want the whole fucking thing.
No disrespect, but giving Potato Lover over there part of this city is like throwing it away. I got half this turf secured for you. So if you want this thing, we gotta make real money. Send it my way.
None of us here are looking to run a fucking charity. Help folks, maybe. But when it comes to making money and having real power in this town, there's no such thing as too much. Even if I am running most of the action around here.
We talk about making money, but what it comes down to is respect.
Wait till they see the Irish rolling up the streets.
Trust.
I done my best to honor Perla. Can you return the favor?
Ain't had a lot of people stand by me through it all. Joe was one of a kind.
Gonna need Vito to run this turf.
This the kind of shit that breaks the spirit of folk. You do well to keep that in mind.
Disrespect ain't attractive on you, honey. Not now, not ever.
Is this over? Because I really need to go drop a load in the bog.
Time to get back at it. Let's clear out.